Today will be something very neat or very specific, but when I am on my SSH session or tmux session, when I'm working, one of the biggest cumbersome for me is setting up my project before I start working, and that sucks. And I couldn't get my way around it, but yeah, I just found a way to do it, and it's quite neat. So I thought it would be cool to share with you. But here is basically, when I wanted to work on something, I would go to the project by control is this one, and here, for example, I would go to the source projects because this is multi-solution. I would go here to app host, and I would .NET run. And after running this, I would have to run the other projects. Wait, I didn't open tmux here, and that sucks. Let me just go back. Open tmux, and go again source app host, .NET run here, and I don't know, open a new window. Do the same, for example, for another thing, gateway, and .NET run, and anyway, it's not pleasant to do that, especially if your project or your solution grows exponentially. And one of the coolest way I came around about it is this thing here, tmux sessionizer, local tmux sessionizer. This script is partially stolen from the Primagen. So anyway, well, first, if it takes an argument, if you pass it, or if you don't, it takes where you configure it, and it finds on your projects or solutions or whatsoever, and it takes the base name and to create the session name and attach to the session, and checks if it exists, doesn't exist, or yada yada yada. And anyway, it does that. But here's the coolest thing, or what made this really cool for me. This is partially me doing. So it checks for a config file. For example, I chose it to be, I don't know, in project tmux folder project, and that config. It ends that config, or just for the sake of knowing that it's a configuration. It checks after opening the project, renaming or whatever. It checks if the config exists. It will do something very cool. It will read all the lines in the config file, and it will parse. And the thing is, it's separated in three parts. The first part will be column separated. The first part will be the name of the window. The second part will be the path of the folder, and the third will be a command, the command that you want to run, which is optional. Even the path is optional, but anyway, it'll then take the full path and will cd to that path, create a new window attached to it, and if the command exists, it will execute and it will send the command. And basically, a very simple script. It doesn't do something fancy whatsoever, but really, this saves me too much time. Let me just show you how the config stays. It's basically this, shared. There is no need for a command. So this is it: the name of the window, the path, and the command that you want to run. And this is cool. For example, here, let me just do something. I would echo my cool command, for example. This is basically it. And let me just, I would open my tmux, and I would open file control, and here it it echoed this, and it opened everything else with the respective directory, and anyway, there is it. Everything is working. I don't have to open Windows manually and cd into them, so I can just go straight to coding. For example, I would have it open my new Vim. If I do my new Vim with folder or whatsoever, you can do whatever you want, but this is basically it, and it's quite nice actually. So yeah, I thought I would share with you, and see you guys next time. Hope it helps.